Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Midday, the one and only. And you guys are back watching another episode of The Midday Show. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Today, we're trying something different. Got myself a little mic. We're going to test it out today, see how it goes, because I'm one to talk with my hands, so I'm not really sure how this is going to go. But, you can't say something is good unless you try, right? Today, I am drinking my absolute favorite, pina colada. This is so nice, and it gets you lit quick. Anyway, guys, you guys are in for a good show. Make sure you get your tea, your coffee, your cocktails, your mocktails, whatever you guys are drinking, and let's get into it. To this part of the show called Fit Check, where we will be going through all the details of my outfit heads to toe, honey. Now, this little number, give y'all a moment to get into it. Hello, hi. I love this outfit. I genuinely feel like it's one of those outfits that are just grown and sophisticated. That's my vibe now. We in the grown bag, honey. We in the sophisticated bag, honey. Now, I'm always going to be a little ghetto child, but the majority of me is going to be sophisticated, grown, elegant. That is the theme I'm going for, and I'm giving it to you, baby. So this outfit is from ASOS. I will obviously link it in the description box. It is a set, but you can get it separately. You can get it either just the top or just the shorts. These are literally like one of my favorite heels. I can wear these heels from morning till night, and I'm not throwing them away ever. They're from Pretty Little Thing. I will put the description in the box below because they have like similar ones. But when I say these heels are tattered, but I don't care, I'ma still wear them, period. Again, wearing one of the earrings from the Superdrug collection that I mentioned last week. I just tried on a different pair. Oh, let me show you. Yes, stay right there. Oh, she's giving baddie. Yeah. That is the details for my outfit. I also want to shout out House of Hair UK. They slay my hair every single week. Have me looking like the baddie that I am. Let's get into it. They are the UK's leading specialists in extensions. So whatever extensions you're looking for, whether it's a traditional sewing, micro links, LA weave, tape-ins, Brazilian knots, they've got you. Honestly, guys, check them out. They're based in Shepherd's Bush, and they're absolutely amazing, honestly. So that's the look. Cheers, beautiful people. Welcome to this part of the show called The Gist, where we will be discussing all the hot topics nationally, locally, and globally. Let's get into it. On the agenda, there was a lady on TikTok. It pained me that she has the same name as me. Her name was Olamide. And she basically was dating a guy for a month. And he proceeded to ask her for money. I think reading the story, what I gathered was that he was asking her for money over a period of time. And she ended up giving him £20,400. Now, first of all, you need to share tips on how you even saved that amount of money, because that's amazing, Second of all, there is no way on God's green earth I'm giving any man £20,000. Never. Even my husband, we're going to have to talk to the pastor first before I can release that money. Sir. £20,000. They were dating for 1 month. Now she's already rubbished her own self on Twitter, so I'm not going to abuse her. She's already said she knows she's a fool. She shouldn't have done it, blah, 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 blah. I'm happy that you're aware. Men have shame. Because this is not just an isolated situation. There are men every day asking for money. Ew. Ew. So for you to come to me and ask me for money, you're disgraceful, sir. You are nasty. I can't even believe she released money. I don't know what kind of love, what kind of love one can be feeling to release £20,000. Anyway, she said she was in love with him. He scammed her. He's using her, whatever, and he ran away with the money. I think this is a lesson for all women moving forward. Please stop giving men money. Please. There is no need. There is no way. There is no circumstances that can justify giving a man even £1. There is no situation that can justify even giving that man 50p. Hello, hi. Let's learn from Olamide's situation, yeah? And not give men money. So anyway, she went on Twitter. She was doing like a whole thread basically talking about how he scammed her and everyone was just dragging her online as they do and whatnot. But there was a positive in this story and we're going to talk about it on the next slide. So OluwaBlanco jumped onto the scene and she came to rescue this girl, Olamide. Now, before we even get into that story, I'm quite surprised that OluwaBlanco did this because from what I know her to be and what I see her, it's predominantly drama-based, fighting people, cussing people out, that type of vibe, which I told you guys I'm always for the drama. So to see her stepping in and kind of like taking on the hero form, it was quite interesting, quite refreshing to see. But anyway, OluwaBlanco saw the story on Twitter or wherever, and she said, you know what, boom, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you get your money back. And it was like this whole palaver on live. Like she was going to the guy's house. She even went as far as to get a money counter so that she would go to the guy's house or wherever he was to count the money to get her the money back. Now, I don't think she got the whole 20,000, but she basically got near enough. I think she got about 15,000 pounds from the guy. Apparently, this guy is the Babanla Yoruba demon. This is a reoccurring offense. And this is why I say, women, stop giving men money. This is his life. This is his job. To find women to prey on, to use their vulnerability, to tell them that he loves them, and to take their money. Like I said, I don't know what type of love will ever allow you to depart from 20,000 pounds. Me, I'm a real Niger babe. Me, le fun any man. Me, le fun me, I can't do it. I can't give any man money. Like, I literally can't. Like I said, even my husband will have to go to the pastor and ask the pastor, did God say I should do this? Because I can't just be releasing money like that for men. Nyama. No, when my mom taught me better. No, please. But anyway, OluwaBlanco went. She came to the rescue. Apparently, people have been DMing her now. This one owes me money. This one owes me money. This one owes me money. Please come and help. So she's going to be the money-saving queen now. I'm for it. I'm just for the drama. I just want to see what's been happening. And hopefully we can learn from this. I think if we can take anything away from this, is that stop giving men money. Please. If anybody asks you, any man asks you for money, just say, if he comes to you and he says, oh, babe, times are hard and, like, I really need to buy my bus pass. Say, me too, I'm looking for bus pass. Me too, I'm looking for a way to go to work, sir. Is a cost of living. I don't have it to give. Do you get it? Please, ladies, listen to your big auntie. Stop giving men money. Ew. Let's move on, please. So, Benjamin Mendy, who was an ex-Man City player, if I believe. I'm not really into sports, but that's what I saw online. He was acquitted or found not guilty of his rape charges. He had two rape charges, one actual rape and one attempted rape, and he was cleared of both charges. You see him coming out of the courtroom. He seems quite emotional. Apparently he was wiping a tear. I mean, I didn't see a teardrop, but apparently that's what the press say. He raped one girl in his bedroom, and then he tried to rape another girl in the shower. And then last year, he was also accused of multiple counts of rape and was also found not guilty then. Now, I wasn't there, so I don't know. However, there's no smoke without fire. How are multiple women continuously accusing you of rape? It's a bit eyebrow raising. Then I know there's going to be the counter argument of like, oh, but when you're rich and you're a celebrity and you're a footballer and whatever, you know, women just try and latch onto you and they accuse you for rape. I'm always going to support the woman. I said it and I mean it. I'm always going to believe the woman until I have other reason not to. If a woman comes out and says she's been raped, I'm always going to like believe her until, like I said, something comes up and, you know, we find out that she's lying. Because I know a girl who accused the guy of rape and she was lying. It's disgusting. And just putting it out there, any woman that accuses a man of rape falsely should be imprisoned for the same amount of time that the man would have been imprisoned. That's what I believe. Because you can't go around just ruining men's lives like that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. This guy has been accused multiple times of rape. Like I said, I wasn't there, but I do believe there's no smoke without fire. Anyways, until next year, until we hear another accusation, allegedly, because it seems as this is happening every single year. So you might want to take a breather, sir. Yeah. Jordyn and Kylie are back together. Well, they met up for dinner after 4 years of not talking because of the whole Tristan and Jordyn thing. If you guys don't know about that, I'm going to give you a little rundown. So Tristan Thompson, who is the baby daddy of Khloe Kardashian, kissed Jordyn Woods, and you know, the whole Kardashian family went against her, and she was best friends with Kylie, and Kylie stopped talking to her because of what happened. Tristan is a serial cheater who has disgraced Khloe Kardashian so many times. And I like Khloe Kardashian. I really do. I enjoy her. But, you know, there's a lot of women that when it comes to men, they just lose their minds. They just lose all composure. I've fallen victim to it before, so I'm not judging. It happens. But, you know, she's staying with a man who's cheated on her. He's had a baby on her. He's just disrespected her so many times. And he kissed her little sister's best friend. But she still proceeded to stay. And the whole family turned against Jordyn. But now, 4 years later, it seems as like they're rekindling their relationship. I don't feel like Kylie should have ever stopped talking to Jordyn in the first place. Because, first of all, your sister's staying with the man. Don't take Panadol for somebody's headache. It's not your business. I know that's your sister and you gotta be like, you know, that's my people. But your sister is staying with the man. Why is all the hatred and energy going towards the woman who says that he kissed her? She didn't kiss him. He kissed her. Anyway, I'm happy that they're friends again. You know, energy never dies. It just gets shifted. It just gets transferred. And if they really and truly love each other, it would always find its way back to each other in some way, in some form, at some point. So I am happy that they're back together. Bestie goals coming back, because the other girl that Kylie was hanging out with, it was given forced. So I'm happy that they're going to be friends again. I am for it. I definitely love a girl friendship. So yeah, hopefully she just stays away from Tristan, because that man is problematic AF. But yeah, anyways, cheers to Kylie and Jordyn. Say goodbye to Trocadero. I had so many great memories in Trocadero. All my little link ups with my friends and the man them. But Trocadero is out, on its way out. I think it was on its last leg anyway. So, but a billionaire called Aziz has been granted permission to turn Trocadero into a mosque. I'd have mixed thoughts about this. One being that it's amazing in terms of like multicultural. London is very multicultural, so it's nice to kind of see different places of worship. I think that's a good thing. Um, I am a little bit confused as to why. Is it for the people that live in that area? Because most people are going to go to their local mosque. So why is my I'm just a bit like confused. Everyone in the comments has been saying, that Fiat 500 and all of the, is it EDL people are going to be like really upset. But you don't need to get over it. Black people, Asian people, Muslim people, different religions, different cultures. We live here now. Yeah? We live here. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. You always say, oh, they come and they take our jobs. And, they just come and they take over everything. You man are sitting at home on benefits. You're not working anyway. So what's your problem? Please, save it. But I'm not sure if this is needed. I'm not sure if this is relevant. I don't know. Muslim community or Islamic community, correct me if I'm wrong. Would this be used as like maybe a central point for Eid or Ramadan, or I can't remember what the other one is called. I need to ask my mum. But like maybe it will be used as like a festive mosque. I don't know. I'm just a bit confused as to why it's happening. But it's a step in the right direction in terms of like diversifying London even more and creating different spaces for different people. So I get it from that perspective. But like I said, I'm sitting on the fence. I'm not really sure what to think of it. But here's the information, guys. Do with it what you will. Welcome to this part of the show called Ask Auntie Midday. Now, guys, I am a grown woman. I have experienced life. And I'm here to answer some of your questions. Now, like I always say every single week, I do not have all the answers. However, I'm just going to give you some advice based on my experiences and the things that I've gone through. So let's get into it. First question. I really want to work on my relationship with God, but I feel so distant. I could literally hug you right now. I feel like we're in the same boat. Actually, I'm a bit more progressed than you, but I was in this position maybe like a month ago. I was just feeling so distant from God. I was just like, oh, I know God, I love God, and I've been there with God. So I want to get back to that place. And honestly, for me, I would sit down in front of the mirror. I tell you guys this all the time. It's literally one of the most therapeutic things ever. I sit down in front of the mirror and I just speak. And I'm speaking to myself, but I'm praying, if that makes sense. Like I'm saying all the things that is heavy on my heart, or I'm talking about things that like I would want to achieve and whatever. And just from me doing that continuously, I got back into the rhythm of things, and then I started reading my word more, and then I started listening to sermons, and then I went back to church. And yeah, it's been really, really good. So I would just say, I think when it comes to the things of God, people think that you have to kind of go head first and just dive in. And sometimes it's kind of like when you go on a diet and you just want to go cold turkey and cut everything out. It doesn't usually last, because then you're in a situation where you start to crave things again and you start to want things again. I personally would recommend, and this is somebody that was heavily in the church for like 8-9 years, I would say do it at your own pace. God knows your heart and he sees where you are. Do it at your own pace. just speak to God. It doesn't have to be some elaborate thing. In the name of Jesus, I call on the Spirit of God to enter. It doesn't need to be that. It could literally be, God, today I'm feeling kind of mad, you know. I prefer those type of prayers where it's genuine. It's just having a conversation. It's a dialogue. It's not just what you've been taught to do religiously. It's like a genuine relationship with God. So if you feel like, oh, I want to work on my relationship with God, just speak to him like you would a friend. Because he is everything and he is your friend. So if you want to rekindle your relationship with God or start your relationship with God, honestly, just speak to him. Maybe sit down in the mirror. It might feel a bit awkward at first, but when I tell you, maybe it's because I'm so beautiful, I just love to look in the mirror. I'm joking. But honestly, look in the mirror and just begin to speak, and then slowly you'll start to see that it feels a bit more natural. Then you start to read your words, and then watch sermons. Find a church that's good for you. Tab London is a really, really good church. That's where I go. I don't know like any other churches, but if you research, I'm sure there's so many good churches. And just take it day by day. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to jump in head first, because you will kind of retreat. So just take it day by day. That's what's worked for me in my experience. So obviously I'm just sharing that with you, and I'm wishing you all the best. I pray that God really, really shows himself strong in your journey. Oh, my love. Next question. Should I go on a dating app? I heard Hinge is good. Run from Hinge, please. I mean, it works for some people. I know a couple of people that are on Hinge and they're either married, they're pregnant, they're engaged. Like, it works for some people. But for the rest of us, that place is the motherfucking ghetto. I just think weirdos are on Hinge. I know I was on Hinge. I was on Hinge once upon a time. But it's for weirdos. I'm sorry, I said it. It's for weirdos. And there's only like 0.00000000001% that are normal. And I was that part of that 0.001% that was normal. The rest of them are weirdos. Weirdos. I mean, I think in dating apps are good in terms of like, because we live in such a digital world, it makes sense to go on a dating app. Especially if you're trying to like expand your reach or meet new people. Especially like if you, like, for example, I live in South London and sometimes I just see the same people all the time. So I wanted to meet new people. But the people on there are mad. A lot of the people on there are mad. So proceed with caution. However, I have heard that the premium version, the version that you pay for, now I heard that's elite, but I'm not willing to pay. Me personally, I'm not willing to pay. But if you go onto any of these dating apps, I would advise that you pay, because it will separate the scum from the serious, in my opinion. It might not. There might be scum that just have money and are willing to pay, but I feel like most people aren't just going to pay for the dating apps. I might be wrong, but that's just what is in my head. So if you are going to go onto any of these dating apps, definitely I would recommend paying, just trying it out, paying for it. And hopefully you'll find the love of your life, because I know people that have found the love of their life on dating apps. So it's not like it's impossible, but it's very hard. You're better off finding love on Instagram. Yeah. But all the best, you know, don't mind me. I'm just speaking from my experience. Hinge was the ghetto. Ugh. I'm even getting shivers thinking about it. But hopefully it'll work out for you. But like I said, maybe try the premium. Good luck, this week's shout out of the week goes to Dele Ali. And it's, you know, it's a bit more of a somber, reflective, thought-provoking shout out. So Dele Ali, who is a footballer, went on to a show, an interview where he spoke about his traumatic childhood. So he just basically said that he was essayed when he was younger. And the reason why it's the shout out of the week is because as a man, as a black man, coming forward to talk about his experiences and showing himself in a very vulnerable way, I think it's such an amazing thing to do. It's kind of like Conan's documentary where he was talking about his PTSD as well. And I just really love that men, especially black men, are beginning to come forward and talk about things and show that it's okay to be vulnerable and to heal from your past. You are not your past. You are not who the things that you've been through or the things that you've experienced in a negative way. You can move on from it. And I just love the fact that we're starting to see men in a more vulnerable way, because there are women who want to see that. There are women that cultivate the space for that and want to have emotionally intelligent men. So I'm sending all my love to Dele, all my love to Conan as well, even though that was kind of like a random shout out. Just kind of like a gem. Black men, seek help, seek therapy, seek like a place where you can be vulnerable and safe. There are spaces like that, and I know that it might be difficult sometimes, and I'm not a man, so I can't really like speak on it too tough. But what I can say is that there are spaces that you can allow yourself to be a little bit vulnerable, or a lot vulnerable, you know? But yeah, shout out to Dele, sending you all the love and well wishes. Beautiful people, the show has come to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys were entertained. Hope you guys enjoyed the gist. Hope you guys enjoyed Ask Auntie Midday, the outfit checked, all of it. Guys, please don't just watch this episode and not subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you feeling the show? Do you want me to talk about anything else? Guys, please, 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 let's grow this platform. Yes. But yeah, guys, have a beautiful week. Make sure you're staying positive, because what you put out there is what you get back. Periana. And just have an amazing week and stay beautiful, people. Bye.